Street. Yeah, I'm back.
What's going on, NBA fanatics? This is your friendly neighborhood Memphis Grizzlies, home of Memphis X, and I talk hoops. Today, we are talking about the Grizzlies' Game 5 win in Memphis. But first, every hero needs their theme music.
KeyAno.
Grizz gang, go hard. Baddest in the game, we be on one. I talk hoops so secure. All up on the court, but we gon' score. Memphis bringing heat straight from Tennessee. Demo respect and let's go for he that MVP.
Yes, finally back up in this thing to talk about this Grizzlies-Lakers series. It has been a very, very interesting series. Of course, the Grizzlies have really pissed me off this series, but it is what it is. But now the Grizzlies are down 3-2 in this series, 3-2, going back to LA for a crucial Game 6. They just beat LeBron James and the Lakers in an elimination game in FedEx Forum. So it would be wonderful to get a Game 7 in the FedEx Forum. I know if they do, I will be there, most definitely. So it is what it is. But let's talk about this Game 5. The star of the game, of course, was Desmond Bane. Yeah, D-Rex had himself another stellar game coming off a 36-point effort in Game 4 at L.A. He played 43 minutes tonight, 12 of 21 from the field, 4 of 9 from three-point line, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, only 2 turnovers, plus 18, 33 big points. And he just dominated this game from the beginning and then closed it out with strength. And in the middle of that, we had his partner in crime, his backcourt mate, Mr. Ja Morant, 13 of 26 from the field, 2 of 5 from the three-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, another 10 rebounds for him, 7 assists, only 2 turnovers, and 1 steal. And the third part of the big three, Jaren Jackson, 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from the three-point line, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 18 points. So all 3 of them had double-doubles. Jaren Jackson played 38 minutes, Ja Morant 38 minutes, Desmond Bane 43 minutes. So this game was tight. Now, when I say tight, I mean that going down, the Grizzlies were up 75-74 at one point and then hit the Lakers with a run that would close them out. I think it ended up being 19-2 or something like that. It kind of got the Lakers up out of here. And the every other day schedule might be starting to catch up to LeBron and Anthony. Well, Anthony Davis had a good game, but the rest of the Lakers did not. LeBron, 5 of 17 from the field. D'Angelo Russell, 4 of 11. Austin Reeves, 4 of 13. Rui Hachimura, or as Charles Barkley likes to call him, Huchimara, was 4 of 8, 1 of 3 from three-point line, but he was minus 18, and those shots look a little bit tighter as these games get a little bit more important. They really got nothing else out of anybody on the bench. And that's basically where the Grizzlies have got these lineups. As you can see, parity has set in with the NBA, and these lineups are getting tight. The Grizzlies played 9, basically. Tyus Jones played 15 minutes. Conchar played 10 minutes. Luke Kennard played 18 minutes. Probably would have played more if he wouldn't have got hurt. Probably would have played up to about 25 minutes. And Santi Aldama played 14 minutes, had some big moments, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 or 2 from 3-point line, 3 or 5 in the field, plus 17 for Santi, plus 26 for Luke Kennard, plus 12 for Tyus Jones. The starters were plus also, except for Dillon Brooks, and that is the story of the game. The Grizzlies offense really just cannot survive with Dillon Brooks on the court because the Lakers refuse to guard that man, and he keeps shooting. 3 of 15 from the field, 2 of 10 from 3-point line, only 2 rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks, 4 fouls, -7, 8 points on 15 shots is kind of horrendous. Horrendous, especially for somebody who's not even being guarded. I think we can safely say, as somebody who has been off and on with the importance of Dillon Brooks, we have safely seen in the last 2 playoff runs that Dillon Brooks' time in Memphis should be done. Now, I did consider that maybe they can bring him off the bench next year if they get an improvement at small forward, but we got Zaire, Jake, Roddy, all able to play bench minutes next year. So there's really not a need for him to be there when we have cheaper options that will be available. I am very, 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 very disappointed in the performance of Dillon Brooks in this playoff series. You can't talk all this shit and then come up as a lame in the playoffs. Really unplayable. Really should be benched. Really got the quick hook in the second half because the Lakers just would not guard him. And I don't really think he would have played much at all. And really at this point, not only should you start Luke Kennard, but you probably should be bringing Roddy in off the bench or playing Santi Aldama as a small forward, which I think would be an option. Because, I mean, you just cannot have anybody out there who cannot make shots. Not only Tyus is not making shots, but Tyus is at least forcing people to guard him because he can handle the ball and make plays for others. Tyus had 3 assists, did have 2 turnovers, but he at least makes plays for off the ball or with the ball. Dillon really does none of that. And his defense has not been so great that it has been worth the squeeze with the offense. So we're going to L.A., and the key thing for that game is how many minutes can Luke Kennard play? Is he going to be healthy? Is he going to be able to make shots? Because he had a stinger in this game in his shoulder. And is Jenkins going to just play him 30-plus minutes, which is what he needs to play? Even if he's coming off the bench, if he's starting, whatever it is, he needs to play 30-plus minutes. And I think that's the key to the game. Now, it is what it is. I feel bad for Dillon Brooks because he's probably killing his next contract as we speak. But, yeah, life with Dillon Brooks should begin this offseason. Peace, or life without Dillon Brooks should begin this offseason. Peace.